Yo, what's up, people? This is Outside the Ropes. I'm here, man. I want to do a video response to Bloodboxing. He did a video on racism, excellent video, and I just want to say, I just want to give my thoughts on it. Racism on YouTube, man, is something that's really not going to go anywhere because, there's just stupid people all over YouTube. They jump on here if they disagree with you on a certain thing. They want to immediately jump out there and call you, a nigger or this and this and that, and or whatever it is, you dirty Mexican or whatever. I've seen it. I've gone to different people's pages that aren't Black American. I see that they get racism comments too. It's not just Black Americans on here. It's different cultures, man. There's a lot of hatred going around. And you know what? The one thing that I think about it is that it all comes down to parenting, man. Children do what their parents see them do. One of the reasons why I turned out to be, a non-racist person, a person who really hates racism altogether, is that my mom was a person that had friends of all different colors. I'm saying Asian, Indian, Latino, all different types of Latinos, whites, everything. Okay. And that's why I grew up the way I did, and I didn't fall into the whole racism thing. Because, see, I'm from Pomona, and in Pomona, there's a lot of racism between, blacks and Latinos out there. And me, it's something, that I never got involved with, because some of my best friends were Mexican. Actually, my best friend was Mexican. He was the one that got me, into boxing, back in my boxing days. And a lot of my black friends didn't understand it, and a lot of his friends didn't understand how could we be friends and how could we be kicking it so tough at a time where rioting and all that stuff was going on in schools. We both put our necks on the line to really just be together and be friends, man, and really kick it tough. We've been threatened by our own people for kicking it and hanging out together at lunch, in school and stuff like that. And like I say, man, it all comes down to the parents. This is my oldest son right here, man, and one thing I'm going to teach him, man, is to respect everybody and to be colorblind, man, because racism equals stupidity, period, man. I've seen several documentaries, man. I've seen one on these kids in the South. They went to a high school, they were going to graduate, they were going to do the prom and the whole thing, and the parents of these kids wanted to have separate proms when the kids were demanding to have the same prom together. Apparently for the first time in this city. So, it really just tripped me out to see how stupid, adults can be, And one guy even told his daughter that he would disown her if she went to the prom with the black guy that she wanted to go to the prom with. And it's just, that really just, I almost lost it, man. I wish I could have reached through the TV and just beat the hell out of that dude, because it's just crazy, man. We can't, a lot of, it's our parents' generation really where it comes from. And I think that, because my mom, she could have easily been a racist person and it would have been totally understandable, because even in my lifetime, I'm 28 years old right now. And when I was 4 years old, me and my mom took a bus trip out to Augusta, Georgia, which is her hometown, is where most of my family is. And we stopped in Alabama, on the bus, and we went to a restaurant to eat, and we didn't even get served. Okay, this happened in my lifetime where I had the experience walking into a restaurant and not even being able to get served. I mean, that's crazy. And she could have easily, because she came from a period of time where racism, where people were getting beat up in the streets, having water hoses turned on them, they couldn't trust the police, the whole thing. That's her generation. But yes, she still managed to look at people as human beings, everybody as being equal. And that's what I do, man. That's what I'm teaching this little man right here. That's what I'm teaching my other three that I got out there. And that's just what we need to do as parents, man, because our kids do what they see us do, man. If my mom had been a racist person, who knows? Maybe I would have been the same way. But luckily for me, that she wasn't like that, and lucky for this man right here and my kids, they ain't gonna have to deal with that, man. I'm gonna tell them, you know what, when you experience racism in your life, don't get offended by it. It was a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. Just keep it pushing and don't take it out on that entire race of people, you know, for whatever they said to you, you know. And that's basically where it starts, man. It starts, I think that racism is slowly starting to disappear. It's not disappearing completely. It never will. Because like I said, you still have that generation. It was just a generation ago where the shit was really, you know, really strong. You know, so it's going to take longer than now, but it has progressed over the years as far as people just letting the whole racism thing go. The South still has a long way to go, way more than you know, Californians or anywhere else. But you know, that's where it starts. It starts with parenting. We can get rid of this thing, man. And as far as racism on YouTube is concerned, you know, when people disagree with you and they, like I said, they call you out of your name, derogatory names and all that stuff, man, what we need to do is, man, we need to just really delete all of them and block all of them. I mean, I'm advising you to do this. Go through every one of your videos that you've ever made, and when you read those comments, man, and every racist one, block that person, and eventually they're not going to be able to go to any of our videos or leave any comments, because guess what? We didn't block them. We all blocked them from our videos. If we do that, then they're going to say, well, look, I better stop. I better not leave that comment on this page because I'm going to get it blocked again, and I'm not going to be able to watch any boxing videos on YouTube. That's what we need to do, man, because we need to really get a hold of this, man, because before I didn't really delete or block any racist comments because I wanted people to see how stupid that person was for leaving that comment. But I think if we start doing that, man, that's where we can start, man. And doing, you know, videos like this, you know, saying that we're not going to put up with this anymore, man. I mean, this is ridiculous. We have no reason to be racist like that. You know, we're in a whole new generation, man. It's not the 60s. We're not from the 60s, you know, the 70s, you know. Well, I'm from the 80s. Well, some people are, you know, from the 70s or whatever. I don't know how old, you know, you are watching this video. But we're not from that time where things were really that bad, you know, where you couldn't even trust really you couldn't trust the law, the judges, anybody, you know. And it's still like that, but not as bad is what I'm saying. So that's my thoughts on racism, man. Racism equals stupidity, man. And, you know, there's stupid people all over the world, man. The majority of people are stupid, man. And especially, you know, in America, man. And I love America, man. I'm happy to be an American. I'm a black American. My grandfather fought for this country, man. And my people have helped, you know, in the development of the country, you know, along with Latinos and the other races, you know. So, you know, that's my thoughts on the whole thing, man. You guys let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be talking more about this. I'm going to have a series on this, actually, and I'm going to talk about the racism. I'm going to tell the black side of the story, because most of the comments that I've got, I've been called a thug, and you know, because I'm black and this and this and that, and we welfare and the whole thing, man. And let me tell you something. I am not on welfare. Let me tell you that, man. This is all paid for right here, man. And believe that, man. I take care of me and mine. So that welfare shit, man, if you think all black people are on welfare, man, you're wrong. So I'm going to continue with this. I just wanted to just make that quick video for Blood there and the rest of the community. So you guys, I'll be looking forward to your videos and your comments, all right? Let me know what you think. Peace.